What's going on, guys? It's me, Mr. Techman 1000, coming at you with the gold MP5K extended max on the map of Vanna. We're gonna be using this, and I think this is a 67-4. I'm not too sure. I've had this in my file share for a while. If you're wondering, I don't really put that many games on my hard drive unless it's a really good game, like 100 plus. I got a few of those, but they're really not that impressive. Some are on Nuketown, some are on Summit. Just random stuff, but we're not going to get into that. Today we're just going to be talking about how to get better with the SMG. I find that when I'm rushing, I can't rush with an assault rifle. I can only rush with an SMG, like the MP5K, especially the 74U, the Spectre. Let's see what else we have. I can actually do decent with the Mac 11. I'm probably not gonna get gameplay with the Mac 11, but I know I can do decent with the Mac 11. But yeah, let me see. There's a lot of other SMGs. Oh yeah, the Kiparis. I got to go with Kiparis too. That gun looks nice gold, I gotta say. But yeah. How to do better with SMGs? Like, well, for one, don't use them long range. That's a big eye opener. If you're playing on medium to large size maps most of the time, if you're playing Dom, and what the fuck? One off the Blackbird and you want to lag around me? No, that's not cool, man. You could tell I'm watching the kill cam. I was pissed. But aside from that, basically, you just gotta rush with an SMG. You cannot sit back. You can't try and camp with an SMG. If you got an SMG and you're trying to camp, you're not gonna get a good score. Okay, maybe with an assault rifle, but okay, let's say grid. Okay, that's not a map that you want to use the MP5K on. Also, radiation. That's a map that you want to use MP5K on, or any SMG. It's Nuketown, firing range. Those are maps where you're gonna find yourself in close quarter situations more than you would if you were playing, let's say, grid or jungle, or a really big map like Array is a huge example. So you gotta make sure that you're playing with your head. And people say you can use whatever gun you want on any map. Your map does not matter. Your map, what map that is chosen, does matter. It has a huge effect on how you play the game. When you get a certain gun and you combine that with a certain map, you gotta gauge how good you can do. Whether you gotta determine if your gun's fights are gonna be long range, or if they're gonna be up in someone's face, stuff like that. Which is why I typically use the lightweight sleight of hand Marathon Pro stuff when I'm rushing, because if I gotta pick up someone's gun, I want that. I'm also trying to get Scout Pro, just so I can switch between those weapons faster. I don't know how much use of that it will be to me. And right here, I go on a really nice 43 gun streak, combining the 11 kills I just got for the dogs and stuff like that. But I go on a really nice spree right here, and I actually die because of my own shenanigans. It was no fault. It wasn't the fault of anyone else but my own. Because I was too stubborn to move out of the way, and I got destroyed. So that kind of sucks, but at least I got my gun streak up in this game. But yeah, I mean, with an SMG, you just got to make sure that you're rushing. Like, look what I'm doing right now. My playstyle is on the more so rushing side, because when you're, oh my god, did you see that? Now, if I would have got panic knife right there, I probably would have raged out of this game. I hate getting knifed, but I really hate getting panic knifed. I mean, it's just like, you knifed me, okay, but you didn't really know I was there. If I would have just came up and just shot the shit out of you, you wouldn't have knifed me. But I mean, it kind of sucked getting panic knife, but that's not something that's a game breaker or anything. It's not something that really breaks the game or anything. But it is annoying nonetheless getting panic knifed, I gotta say. But that's your own fault. That's not the fault of someone else because they panic knifed you. But yeah, just make sure that you're playing, really nice. Now, what I did right here, I saw they were capping the A flag. I knew I have an SMG, so there's no way I could beat someone long range with the MP5K. So I get a double kill on a nade spot. Now, I come out here, I poke my head out. I'm use myself as bait, because I know they're going to jump back on that flag. So I use myself as bait. He shoots me through the thing a couple times, throw another grenade on there, and get another double kill. That's just how you're playing smart yet aggressive. Just make sure that you're moving around constantly. You don't want to be, how do I say, You don't want to be playing campy and still be playing conservative. You want to make sure that you're playing aggressive. I mean, especially if you got the Blackbird out, always, always, always move around. Always kill everyone you can. But a lot of commentators fool you when they say that they kill everyone once they have the Blackbird up. Don't in any way, shape, or form think that you are Rambo when you get the Blackbird. I used to think that a lot of the times when I used to get one Blackbird, I'd be like, I'm about to get him. I'm Rambo. I got my gun in my hand. Stuff like that. I really just, that's not what you got to do. Okay, you got to make sure that you're killing people on a constant basis, but make sure that you're pacing yourself. Make sure that you know what you can handle, because even when you have a Blackbird up, you see 3 or 4 guys in front of you, you're going to get mowed down, unfortunately, even if you do have a Blackbird. Blackbird does not mean, okay, let's just say it like this. My Blackbird does not give me my gun skill. At the end of the day, I'm going to have the gun skill that I have. Not because of the Blackbird, but because of, like I said, the gun skill. I almost get tomahawked right there. I really don't mind getting tomahawked in this game. When I get tomahawked in this game, it's really funny to me, in my opinion. It's really funny. But look at this. I'm just going on a tear in their spawn. This is what you want to do when you have an SMG. You're going to find yourself in close range gunfights a lot. And my kill streaks were not responsible for many. Well, my kill streaks weren't really that responsible for any of my kills this time. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm going to town. So what you got to do when you got an SMG, just make sure that you're always constantly rushing. Don't be camping in the back of the spawn trying to pick one or two guys off. I mean, it's not going to work that way. Chopper on Havana just sucks, man. You can't get any kill. You can get a decent amount, but I think the most kills I've ever gotten with a chopper gunner on this map was probably on a TDM, and that chopper only got me like, what, 6-7 kills. You know, a normal chopper, or if you have a good chopper, it gives you anywhere from 10 to 15 kills. Good dogs, anywhere from 10 to 20 kills. So just make sure that you use on this map. I really should have just used the counter UAV. Counter UAV, a lot of people seem to forget that, you know, when you first prestige, those low kill streaks are things that help you a lot in the beginning. So I would definitely recommend that you run counter UAV, not regular UAV, because I don't rely on the radar too much. I don't sound horror because I don't have a headset. I don't need a headset. I just rely on my instinct, and my instinct tell me that they're going to be this way, then that's what's going to happen. My instinct tells me that they're going to be behind me. Like this guy, I didn't trust my instinct right there. But yeah, you just got to make sure that you're trusting yourself. Don't be, you know, constantly relying on equipment like headsets and stuff like that. I'm not saying that anyone who does that isn't a good player, but I'm just saying you don't want to have to rely on that to do good every game. So just make sure that you have some at least natural ability, some natural knack at the game, I should say. But yeah, I mean, 67-4, guys. Just make sure that you're taking these tips. I give you guys these tips because I want to see you guys do better in the game. People think that I do good every single match. I do good predominantly most of my matches, but not all of them. When I do, I have my ragey moments. I have my moments where I just want to rage quit. I have my moments where I just want to, you know, just completely tear the disc out of the tray. That dude just shotgunned the shit out of 2 dudes. Kudos to that guy. But yeah, I mean, just rush when you have an SMG. That's just how you play, in my opinion, with an SMG. I could have had more kills here if I hadn't continued my gun streak, but unfortunately I did. Well, actually, it's fortunate. So that's pretty much the gameplay right there. 67-4, 4 defends, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.